Everyone's staying with D.C., but shifting focus just a little bit. It's been almost a year and a half since President Biden signed an executive order aimed at cracking down on big tech, part of his wider plan to promote competition in this space. His quote that capitalism without competition isn't capitalism, it's exploitation, still ringing in the ears of the biggest players in the space. So where are we now and what's in store for tech major cap companies in 2023? Let's get to Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley. Dan, what do we know?
Well, Brad, we were expecting to see something coming out of the spending bill, perhaps some kind of new legislation, but no such luck. We really didn't get anything as far as major changes from Congress this year. There's been large discussions about privacy legislation, whether or not there should be legislation improvements to how children's data is used online, but so far nothing. Really where we're seeing things kind of take shape is at the FTC. The Federal Trade Commission is kind of cracking down on big tech in various ways. And, since Lena Khan came in, who heads up that commission, she's really kind of looking to put her stamp on things, especially when it comes to the antitrust matters. She's basically kind of made her name writing about Amazon and how that should be looked at potential antitrust issues. So some of the major things that she's working on right now are obviously the effort to break up Meta, split off Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp from each other. There's that ongoing lawsuit. Then there's also her pushback against the Microsoft plan to purchase Activision Blizzard, that she basically says that would damage some of the competition in the video game space. Microsoft pushing back extremely hard on that. Obviously, Meta pushing back on its own issues with the FTC. We have the potential for a DOJ investigation going on into Apple, determining whether or not they're using or breaking antitrust laws. And then we also have, obviously, Google, parent Alphabet. They're dealing with their own antitrust issues from a variety of state attorneys general. So, we're still kind of in this holding pattern where we were expecting some kind of change perhaps this year, but nothing really came out of those congressional hearings that, essentially said that these companies were breaking antitrust law or there were potential violations of antitrust law. Where we're really starting to see kind of momentum in that place is overseas. We're seeing it with the EU, the UK, South Korea. We're seeing India looking into antitrust violations for these companies. So, as far as crackdowns here in the U.S., it seems to be slow going at this point.
Yahoo Finance Tech Editor Dan Howley, thanks so much.